You could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside, there can only sugar.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
Venues like this, it can make or break fighters, where you can hear everybody, you can hear opponents, fans, everybody jeering, booing, or even cheering.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Can't land the jab there. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater ready for a fist fight.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
Nice counter shot. Left counter scores. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire. Vasily the
This bout is scheduled.
Well, I hope you brought. And there's the bell to start the round. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice hook. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down, or at least predict which way you're moving.
They both want the knockout. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And he scores with the counter. Let's talk about Loma in that last.
How do you feel?
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Beautiful counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
We have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Roll right hand. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. You know that bell.
Focused.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
That big hook doesn't land. Nice counter. No rest for the weary. How about that time counter shot? A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. These punches coming from every angle. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The straight right just missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do
Just get that oxygen.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
The straight right just misses.
That's it. You're making him lose focus.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's
Breathe. Get that.
they ring the bell, and here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. He threw a punch and just got countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink it. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Sugar Ray is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure.
That's time.
Let's talk about Robinson and that.
How do you feel? How do you
And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful.
don't let him get in your head. That's it.
Well done with that counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
This is a high-octane battle. They exchange punches. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Come on, what are you doing?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Forget the crowd.
And
Let's talk about Loma in that last round.
How do you feel?
From this moment forward, they ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The perfect counter lands. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Can't find a home for that jab. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Misses with the straight left.
You're making him lose focus. He'll make a mistake.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought this round could go. Lomachenko in trouble. Let's talk about Loma in that last.
Breathe. Come on.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Tuck up.
Misses with the jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in a ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Don't let him off the hook. Finish him. He's gone.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
He's gone. He's gone.
Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson weighed in at 61 kilos, and he's 180 centimeters tall. That's outrageous. His reach also 184. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford. And he weighed in at an even 61 kilos. He is 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 188. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport, inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990. Terrence Bud. A lot of trash talk between these two. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Nice counter. Nice exchange here from both men. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Just avoids a left uppercut.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. A match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the hook. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Body forward, that's it.
Time!
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
Come on.
Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, you know what?
Focus. Just
They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. There's a counter shot. Blocks the right hook.
come back with the left hook. Look at that positioning.
Nope, that hook won't score. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again.
Get busy. Double up the jab.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that.
Breathe. Come on.
And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nope, that hook won't score. Hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself.
Jab. One. Now stick hook on the end.
The straight right just misses. Both of these fighters have had their moments. You'd like to see more jabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more.
Sugar Ray is down.
Stay down. Stay down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round.
That's time.
Let's talk about Robinson. And
Breathe. Come on.
we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The straight right just misses. enter the final frames of this. Crawford in trouble.
That's it, body. Body then head. Keep on top of him. Stop the fight. Stop it.
He had his moment, but has it gone by?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The perfect counter land.
Came off the hook. He's gone.
Right uppercut can't find a home. That left hook just missed. Crawford's legs are all over the place.
Finish the fight now. He's gone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Crawford and
Breathe. Come.
And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter, a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations.
Crawford is dazed. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nope, that hook won't score. One punch could change everything in this battle. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you all right?
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Breathe. Come on. Suck it up.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very...
Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go.
Up you get.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your gloves.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. Both men step back for just a moment.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Sometimes when you get nervous, you're so powerful. Without thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little fake and pickpocket them.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Let's talk about Robinson and
Breathe. Come on.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Good counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. How about that time counter shot? Caution is being thrown to the wind.
Breathe. Take the count. Take the count.
Terrence Crawford just got rocked.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Is that but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there. Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom. Back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Crawford may be ready to go down. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
Time.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
Come on, son.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Well, he's on his feet, but there's no way he's going to win this round now.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Insane action! Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Crawford is dazed. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work good defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Terrence Crawford just got rocked.
Good shot, good. He's got it.
Do you? Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are